about Mr. Chevy right now? David Banter untouched in the sport of truck and tractor pulling as far as national championships go. But just because he hooks doesn't mean he's going to win every time. He's got to work for it. Look at this. It's Mr. Chevy. As we start a new decade in pulling, the Banter brothers have come up with some new wrinkles. Well, you can't see them by the naked eye. You've got to look underneath. But there are 6 power plants right there. 6 engines that Dave Banter has hooked on for the unlimited class. Again, Chevy engines. 454 cubic inch engines. 20 years of pulling experience. Ralph and Dave Banter. Dave Banter always gets to pilot the tractors, and Ralph kind of serves as an advisor. But Dave Banter ready to hook her up right now. Again, they're chasing an Allison aircraft engine. Yes, indeed. Mike Holden with the distance 274 feet and 8 inches. Mr. Chevy, David Banter out there, and he was veering right to the right sideline, similar to what Steve Jaske had happen to him. But Dave Banter cuts it off, yanks it to the side, and then hits the throttle again and comes back up. Like you were kind of veering off to the same spot that Jaske was headed.
Yeah, there's a bite there in the center. I figured I could control it, but I couldn't. It got away from me. I had to back out of it, kind of get it back in the way.
A lot of horses out there to get it back into the way.
Yeah, I did as good as I could, you know, when I backed out of it. It's hard to get back in it and gain anything, so that's all I could do.
The distance, 258 feet and 5 inches. Rodalyn Knox up next, Sassy Massey pulling team. A lady with lots of years of drag racing experience. She did that a couple of years back. Right now, she has got a wild ride as she brings the Sassy Massey up. Her first year, but she spent 11 years in AA fuel and alcohol funny cars. An Isley chassis, JP1 Hemi engine. Out of Weir, New Hampshire, it's Rodalyn Knox. This is the first time she will pull in the unlimited class. This will be an experience for her, and it could be an experience for all of us. Right now, 275 feet 1 inch, the mark set by the Allison crew, Dusty Diamond pulling team. Rodalyn Knox and Sassy Massey. Rodalyn shuts it down very, very quickly. That front end got up very, very high, and Rodalyn Knox shuts it down very fast. Do you have any idea technically what happened? It looks like you had a pretty good head of steam coming up, and then all of a sudden it looked as if it broke loose.
Well, it did. It just did a real wheel stand, and I just felt it started to go to the left a little bit too much, and just to be a little bit cautious, I just slid off a bit.
Seems like that's been kind of the problem with the modified class, this unlimited class. Everyone seems to be going to that side of the track.
It seems to be, and we did the same thing. So it's a learning experience to me, and hopefully I'll do better next time.
Here he comes, the orange entry of Mike Holden, who right now leads this class, the unlimited modified class with a pull of 275 feet and 1 inch. 275 and 1. Mike Holden leading distance with an Allison engine. The Dusty Diamond tractor now up. Mike Holden spends his time when he's not pulling, teaching people vocational agriculture. He's an ag diesel mechanic instructor. And he, as I mentioned before, takes great pride in however he finishes because everything on that tractor is handmade. He's done it by himself. You can't go to a parts house, you can't call anybody up and order another Allison engine. There's Allisons around, but the internal workings of the motor are no longer manufactured. The Allison engine around before World War II. It was an industrial engine. Some people have been able to trace it back. Mike Holden will tell you since 1929. And right now, he's on top of the entire crew in the unlimited class. Dusty Diamond right now has to beat 275 and 1. Mike Holden set that mark with the silver Dusty Diamond. Down, picks up a little bit of flame and smoke underneath it, but 253 feet and 1 inch.
Chevy checker.
as the Allison engine kicks off a little bit of steam and also kicks up a little bit of dust.
Some way, we feel like
Wayne Garett, Multi-Chaos is up next. Chevrolet engines, 427 cubic inches on those. Again, the unlimited modified class. Got to weigh 9,200 plus pounds. Wayne Garett, Multi-Chaos, out of Eaton, Ohio, running 427 Chevys.
427, get ready to.
Garett with a nice respectable run in Multi-Chaos has done a pretty good job of coming straight down the line and staying away from that little dip or depression we've seen that have caught some other pullers. Right at about mid-track, a little valley, a little dip, a little depression in there. But Wayne Garrett's able to get around it and turn in a pretty respectable run. Dave Banter brings the Bandit out this time. Not happy with this run with Mr. Chevy. We will see what this group of big block Chevys does as he backs up. Now again, going to the right side right here. It's been interesting that people have hooked up on that particular side and had some problems getting out of that rut. As Wayne Garett mentioned in Multi-Chaos, he was able to avoid it. Dave Banter looks as if he's going to spot the set spot the set on the right side and then move across to the left. Dave Banter is hooked, ready to roll. Banter Brothers engineering experience on the line. Green flags are out for the Bandit. Banter Brothers have not fared well here today. We'll see what happens this time. Dave Banter has done it, 279 feet and 1 inch. Again, a spot and sled on the right side and coming back over. Let's talk about that run.
I wasn't going to let that left side get me, you know, or the right side. I got me on the other tractor, and I felt like that was the whole shot there, and it worked this time. But there's still a few more back there.
There is a few more back there. The Bandit this time doing a little bit better. Hard to believe that for so long an Allison engine held the mark in his class.
Yeah, but did you count how many Allisons he had in there? You know, when you put enough of them in there, they're going to run, and he's going to run good this year. Dave
Banter right there, a true gentleman in the motorsport of truck and tractor pullings, taking over the lead, 279 feet, 1 inch. Don Fenley, the Texas Funny Farmer, unlimited class out of Gainesville, Texas. The last hook in this particular unlimited class. Fenley will pick up fourth with 272 feet and 6 inches. And David Banter, 2 chances to take it, and you took it on the second one.
Yeah, well, you know, I got 2 tractors, and one of them spare parts, I guess. But it was a good run, and everything worked out good for me this time.
The Bandit and Mr. Chevy, we talked a little bit about differences in the particular tractor. Which one did you feel comfortable with today going into the poll?
Well, you know, that's the first Grand National, and the Bandit's kind of outdoing the Chevy. The Chevy's a new one. It's got a little bit of chassis adjusting to be done to it to make it hook. It's coming out of the hole maybe a little quicker than I want it to. So a little bit more adjustment on the Chevy. She'll get out there and run.
Let's talk a little bit about Canfield, Ohio, the first Grand National that they've hosted here. Let's just throw Mother Nature out the door because that kind of threw a monkey wrench into some other sessions. But what about the track and the people here?
Oh, the Canfield people met us at the gates, you know, and no matter what time of the night you come in, they were ready for us, and they have tried all they can, and Mother Nature kind of showered us a little bit, but they still kept the spirit, said we're going to pull, and everything's working good. They're doing a good job.
Congratulations, David.